Hello everybody, Fighting Windmill here. First of all, sorry for not being here for so long and not responding to your comments. I'm really surprised that so many people found this channel. Thank you very much for watching and for leaving comments. I was kind of bad a host because I had some private stuff happening. And some of that private stuff maybe you will find out soon. So this video is just to get me back on track where I wanted to be. So I hope that I will start recording more often. The goal is one video a week, but we will see what I can manage. I do have video ideas, what I want to show, but the problem is I still have not all the time in the world, but I will try to manage to do something. I wanted to show my collection that is completed with everything printed out, all sorted out and stuff like that. But unfortunately, you will see I'm always in a state of mess because I always buy new stuff. So this video is what I bought now. So I bought some plate flaws and I will show them. But first I want to show this because usually I used to use red marker and draw on protection of the stamps, like Havid strips and stuff like that. I used to draw with that to show where the plate error is. But now I bought this, like little stickers with arrows on them. And I will use them to show where the plate flaw is. I already started with my last buy doing that, so you can see how that looks. I think that I will show my supplies and what I use, so you can see that. So I will not talk about this too much now, but I will show you everything in next videos. I think next video will be about my Turkish stamps that I got from my girlfriend. But I will also make about my supplies and about stamps from Croatia that I want to show you. And some of them I will show you now. So this is what I bought last. And everything I bought with my own money but this album. This album was given to me because my friend's aunt died and they found this in her apartment. So this is little freebie for me. So this is just modern Croatian stuff, nothing special. And yes, please correct me if I say anything wrong in English. And if you want to see something recorded differently or narrated differently, I am here to listen to you because many people are smarter than one person. And I want this channel to be really good in some time. First few videos will be, okay, so I'm sorting my collection, look at the state of my collection, blah, blah, blah. But after that, I want like more encyclopedic style of videos to actually teach you something, you know. So just modern Croatian stuff. And from my last buy, this is... sorry, just some modern blocks, nothing special. Most of them are not for my collection because some of them are written on and stuff like that, but I just wanted to show you. And in the end we have something that I started to organize. This is a set of stamps called landscapes, but this is only one stamp. And I started to do what I planned to make a video on, and that is sorting this set. And this set will be the end of me, because there are a lot of stamps in this set. And every stamp in the set has got like 50 typical plate flaws. And they're not all in catalog. So it will be a chaos to organize this. And you can see that I started to write down the numbers of the flaws. For example, this is number 1 and number 3 in catalog, and I will show you catalog in a second. So this is the beginning of the madness that I will have to go through. Actually, not the beginning, but beginning of something more organized. So this is the first album that I bought, and this is all plate flaws that are not in catalog. I think maybe one or two are, but just to see, just to show you how many of flaws are not cataloged. And the guy that sold me, I know that he's got duplicates, so this is not unique flaw that you see here. They're all plate flaws, actually. So they could be cataloged, but they are not. Problem is printing was really, really bad, and even papers were not consistent. I know, for example, this set with Ante Pavelic has got at least two types of papers, and in catalog they just said yes, they are multiple kind of papers, but they're not specially cataloged in price and stuff. So this is everything with Pavelic, nothing special. And this is from that set, Croatian landscapes, that I showed you, first stamp of the set. This is one of the stamps too. So we have first one that is actually from catalog, or that is cataloged. You can see this is the first stamp in the set with its plate flaws. And I will scan some stuff in time, but currently I can't, because I can't get to my scanner, and I have to organize my room better, and then I will scan more stuff to show you in details. I actually wanted to scan for this video, so this, and this is cataloged, and cataloged plate flaws jumped in value because new cataloged start to catalog some plate flaws that weren't cataloged before. This is a new value. This is actually a new set, but because it shows a landscape, I mean it shows a castle, but it's collectors usually put it in the same set. And we have some new values here, 8 kunas, 6 kunas and stuff like that. Sarajevo and Dubrovnik. This is Jajce, that is in Bosnia, in modern Bosnia, but it was under Croatian territory during World War II. This is Varaždin, also from the same landscape set, and this is Osijek and stuff like that, you know. But I will show you entire set and everything I have for that set very soon. And these flaws are also typical plate flaws. Most of them are not cataloged, some are. But before I show you this, I will tell you what will I have to do with this. Because plate flaws are not marked on this stamp, so I will have to find them again. And that will be a problem. And maybe I did tell you that there are a lot of them, and half of them are not in catalog. So let's see, for example, I know that I have this flaw here, so I will show you on that plate flaw. So this is, let me first show you the regular set. So this is regular landscape set of Croatian stamps from 1941. Okay, let me show you like this. Come on, focus. I'm having trouble, just a second. I don't think it's going to get better. Yeah, I zoom too much. So this is Ozalj. So these are landscapes or places in Croatia. So this is entire set. So you can see it. And stamps have many cataloged plate flaws, but as I said, most of them are still not cataloged. And you can collect them in Tet Bash pairs. You can collect plate numbers. This is how plate numbers look. I will not zoom in because I will show you with my collection of landscapes later. And for example, these are typical plate flaws that are cataloged only on first stamp in the set. So we have 24 that are cataloged. I know that some of those stamps, I know this one has got really a lot of them. So 103 errors or plate flaws that are cataloged. So for just one stamp. And I have at least 30 variations that are not cataloged and that are all typical plate flaws because I saw multiples of them. So, for example, this is really popular flaw, and I think that it is the most expensive one for this stamp. Is called the big bird. So we have a little bird, you have a house, and then on the sky there is something and they call it a little bird. This is a stone, and this is bird that's a bit bigger and on another location, but near the first one, and this is called a big bird. I know that I have this one, so I will show you the plate flaw. This is really big flaw, so it's easy to find. But there are some flaws that are so small you cannot see them if you are not looking for them. For example, this is really small white dot, and you cannot probably see because I will have to... Yeah, and I cannot even do it with my camera setup. You really have to have good eye and know what to look for and where to look for the typical flaw. Yeah, this is going to be a bit bad, but unfortunately my technical limitations for now are like this, but for next video, don't worry, I will scan stuff that I want to show you in more detail. But you can see this little white dot here. That is not that pixel on your screen, that is an typical plate flaw that you have to collect if you want to have everything, of course. And now I have to find stuff like that on this entire set of stamps, and there are a lot of stamps. And I tried to buy cheap variations for now. I have most of pricey stuff, but of course not the priciest stuff and not everything, but I try to buy more of these stamps that are not that expensive now, because I'm actually trying to collect stamps not just for me, but for two of my friends. Well, three of them, but one will probably not collect anymore, unfortunately. So I do have some duplicates. For example, I told you that there are variations in paper. For example, this is the same stamp, and a foreign collector would just put any of these stamps in his collection and he would be happy. But if you can see maybe on camera, I think that you can see, this is regular thickness of the paper, and this paper is thinner, so you can see little dots on the paper, because it's you can see through it. And this is regular paper. So practically, if you are a real Croatia collector, you have to have both variations. And I don't even know what flaws on these stamps are, so I'll have to look for them. For example, I found the one, because it's pretty big. There is a hole in cap of Ante Pavelic on this one. Maybe you can see it, like a little dark spot. It's really visible, but not all flaws are big like that, and you can find them easily like that. I will just go through this just to show you how much stamps I have to go through to find all the flaws. These are block of 4s, not individual stamps, so some of them have plate flow on one of them, and some have on multiple of them, so I will have to look closely. This and this album that I showed you is around 200 flows, so yeah, good luck to me. And this is Ozil that we found, the big bird. And if you can see in this block of 9, the middle stamp here has got that flaw, because you can see the bird in the sky here. So yeah, this is just to show you what I have to do, and this is really, really time consuming, as you might imagine. Even when you have a plate flow marked on the stamp, you have to see if it's in catalog, and if you have 50, 60, 70 or 100 typical plate flows, you have to find the number of that flow in catalog, so it's really hard to find some errors even if they are cataloged. And then if they are not cataloged, you are practically screwed, because when you buy, for example, like I did, 50 of the same stamp, you have to see if they're duplicates or not for you. I will show this catalog also in one of my future videos. Maybe the new catalog will be published this year, I don't know. So I will wait a bit, because this catalog came out near the end of the last year. They usually do it like that. So I will see if they will publish new catalog, so I don't record a catalog now and then they publish new catalog in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope that maybe in the future I will not have technical difficulties as I have now, because I'm organizing stuff around the room and so on and so on. And my collection is still a mess because I didn't work on it. But in near future, I think that it will be really, really nice, and that videos will get better in quality. Thank you for your time. I don't want to waste it, because time is valuable. I know that the most, so I don't want to spend your time. But please let me know if you would like to see something in more detail, and probably I will do something about it one day, because currently I do have ideas for a few videos, but not a lot of them. Of course, I can show every set of Croatian stamps and talk about it, but that would be boring really, really fast. And yes, I do have another collections. I talked about that. My Czechoslovakia collection is getting to the end of my organizing it. So I think that I will record videos soon also about that, but I have to see how I will put them in albums or whatever. I still don't know. But to stop rambling, thank you very much again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.